and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. All right, Grant, two of the West's most formidable squads going at it here.
You know, B.A., looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. You love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
Now here's Towns.
I got him.
Towns double team. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
To the paint. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Conley. McDaniels from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Dort, right side. Holmgren with it. Good D by Gobert.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top three, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. 2 on the clock. Up and over Conley. A nice shot by Gilgeous Alexander.
Gilgeous Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Towns outside. Pass to Conley. Offline with a 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it. And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Gilgeous Alexander, good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Towns. Inside. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Off target with the 3. And so it's Gilgeous Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lets a floater go. Can't hit that one. Good D by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Hits the 3-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has welcomed Anthony Edwards to a co-starring role on the Wolves. Towns said, quote, "I never wanted to be a bad vet. I wanted to be one of the successful stories that brought the best out of the young guy, and I think I've done a great job of supporting Ant." Brian, reminiscent of how KG helped him years back, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. And he drives in. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To the inside. Here's Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 5 points. Outside Edwards. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession.
Number 21, Aaron Wiggins.
So it's Oklahoma City now. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Edwards. Fires for three. The shot off that time. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Thunder out in front. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second.
13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Gilgeous Alexander with a rebound. Thunder leading by 4.
Minnesota foul. Dillingham. First personal foul. First team foul.
Look at Shai playing big inside.
Gilgeous Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Here's Dillingham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the 2 bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Miller outside. Back to Ingles. Clock at 6. Spins. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Miller can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 3. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Count the basket.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Dillingham. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, swiped away. To the middle. Gilgeous Alexander up top. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Minnesota with some changes. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Conley with the ball. Now Gilgeous Alexander defending. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Off the inbound. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Gilgeous Alexander looking it over. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous Alexander.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous Alexander. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Caruso left side. Outside Joe. Pass to Dort. And here's Joe. And that one drops for him. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
The kick out to Edwards. Here's Conley. Hits the trifecta.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Down low. Holmgren. Goes back up. Holmgren for 2.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Edwards can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. And the layup falls. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the inside. Here's Towns.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Up in time. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Gilgeous Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Leading by 5. Williams on the wing. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. 6 to shoot. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous Alexander.
Gilgeous Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brett.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Here's Towns over Dort. Towns can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
You have a guard like Gilgeous Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Towns. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Gilgeous Alexander no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And they'll get another chance. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Minnesota now. They trail by 7.
Yes, sir!
Oh,
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Outside Joe. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 7.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Dillingham. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, BA. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Outside Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Joe. Now Wallace. Outside Joe. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now Miller. And he lays it up and in. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Thunder leading by 3. Now Wallace. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
And Minnesota has possession. 6-point game. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 6.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
To the paint. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Timberwolves trail by 7. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Dillingham. No one near him. And it falls all over the rim and in. Give him 8.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Thunder up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Timberwolves trail by 5. Lays it up and banks it in.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Left side Williams. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Well, they're has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous Alexander with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 10. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Minnesota making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort. Incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Reed to halt the run. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Conley goes in. And that one good.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
He gets it in there. Gilgeous Alexander's got 11 points here in the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
And here is Williams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. He's still feeling it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Gilgeous Alexander sinks a big one.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
For 3, Conley. They get it back. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Conley with the ball. Towns, right side. And stolen by Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander slices in for a bucket.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Edwards for 3. No good that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Gilgeous Alexander, good.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Thunder.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, BA, tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Lets it go. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Williams with the screen. Let's go with a 3. That shot off the mark. Inside Edwards.
GG!
And so it's the Thunder taking